In this video, I want to talk about why you're feeling stuck right now and the first thing that you need to do to start getting out of that and start making progress towards your life and your goals and your future. So if you feel stuck, it's not because you're missing information. It's because you don't know what you actually want. And when the destination is blurry, like every path that you try to take feels super pointless. I want you to imagine yourself on like this island right now, right? Of like your current situation. Maybe you don't like your finances. Maybe you don't like the relationships that you have. Maybe you don't like your career or what you do on a day-to-day basis. And again, you want to make a change, right? You're not satisfied with where you want to be at right now. Or maybe even you settled and you're comfortable because you just don't really think and you don't make the time to think about what you actually want out of your life. I think a lot of people, why they feel stuck is because they're like so taken up by the day-to-day, right? They're consumed by the responsibilities they have in the day-to-day, and they never make the time to even think about what they actually want in their life. And being stuck sucks, honestly. So what you have to do, the first thing that you have to do is just take an hour today, tomorrow, maybe pause this video, and I want you to just think about what are the outcomes that you actually want out of your life? Like, what do you actually want to achieve? Do you want to hit a certain income goal? Do you want to pay off your family's home? Do you want to be able to have a big family? Do you want to be able to have a house on the hills with a garage and a nice pool under the palm trees? Like, what do you want out of your life? You got to really think about what are the specifics that I want to achieve that I don't have right now. That's number one. You have to establish the heaven island that you want to achieve, right? You have to establish where you want to go. Because if you're on this island right now where you don't really like your life, you can never build a bridge if you have no destination. You need a specific reason why you want to get off this island. That way you can start building a pathway or build a bridge, I like to call it, for you to get there. So a lot of people, right, they have these like small, minute moments in the day where they think about what they don't like, but they don't think about the things they actually want to achieve or what would be different or what they would rather be doing instead. They just kind of consume their time. Their time gets consumed with the things that they don't like. And once you have a really clear understanding of what you want to do on a day-to-day basis, what you want your life to look like, do you want to be traveling, again, like a certain amount of money you want to make, so you can be doing certain specific things, that's when you really get to start moving. Because when you think about that every single day, vision boards are really great for that kind of stuff. But when you have a visual or you see it so clearly, like, I want this, I want my life to look like this specifically, like so specific, get like so specific as you can. Because when you burn it into your head and you start believing that it's possible, because really, I'm here to tell you that anything is possible. I literally grew up homeless in a trailer park, my house burned down, and I was so consumed with the day-to-day basis of just trying to survive. And I know a lot of you feel that. I was like, had nowhere to sleep, had nowhere to shower, had nowhere to cook. I was just trying to survive. I just thought like, wow, this sucks. And I would have these small, minute times during the day where, man, that would be awesome. But I just didn't think it was possible because I was just so fucking blinded by all the things that were going on a day-to-day basis. I never took the time to actually think about what I wanted. So once I had that clear vision of what I wanted, then it was much easier for me to start building a bridge or building a pathway or start walking down a different path, start taking different actions. Because I believed that the outcome that I had was so true. I believed that it was possible. I saw other people doing it. I saw other people, and I started to watch videos of other people that were in my situation, if not worse, that were able to do it. So if they could do it, why can't I? So I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, you can do it. But you have to make the time to even think about the things that you want before you start building that bridge. Stop exploring what ideas that you want, because if you start exploring ideas before you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's going to be really difficult for you to decide what bridge you want to take for you to get to where you want to go. Once you have that, then you can start to build the bridge. But just understand that this is the next place where most people get stuck, is they see the specific outcome that they want to achieve, and they start building the bridge, but they realize it's so much harder to actually get there than what they thought it was going to be. It's so much more difficult than what you actually think. It takes so much more work. That's why most people at this stage of knowing the things that they want don't actually get there. Because maybe they try it, maybe they don't try it, but maybe they do try it, but it's just not working because they don't know what steps to specifically take. And I'll save that for a whole nother video. But you can't just say the bridge doesn't work because you're not taking the right steps across the bridge. A lot of people need help building that bridge. A lot of people get guidance to build that bridge. So what I would recommend, and what the most successful people do in the world, is they get a team of people who have already built that bridge. They see the outcomes they want, and then they start deciding what kind of bridge they want, and then they surround themselves with people who have already done those things. And they get help building the bridge. They get guided across the bridge. Some people get halfway across the bridge by themselves and they turn around because it gets super difficult and they don't know how to go about it. But I promise you, there's people that have been there before, that know what they're doing, that are out there actively offering help, but you're just not looking because now you get consumed with, oh, the bridge is so difficult, I got to make my way back. So I want you to understand that the bridge is, there's so many bridges out there that can get you from here to here. And again, it's not that they don't work, it's that you're not doing the right things. Let's take the gym, for example. You can go to the gym all day, every single day. You can do all the right workouts. But if you get home and you eat nothing but cake, donuts, and ice cream, you don't have the right diet, do you think you're really going to get the results or get to the outcome that you want if you're not doing the right thing? You can work hard all day, but if you're not doing the right things, if you don't have the right guidance, if you don't know exactly what you need to do, it's going to be extremely difficult. And then what they do is they go back and they give up, and then they settle. They get comfortable. They let fear of, that bridge was scary, I don't know if I want to go back. And they settle for staying on that current island that you're on right now. You just settle for being average. When really, again, the most successful people, do you think that the most successful people in the world, do you think that they have gone through a lot of adversity trying to overcome those bridges? Look, I want you to, after you watch this video, I want you to look up somebody that you look up to. Go watch a podcast on what they've done. Go listen to their story, and I can guarantee you that it wasn't easy to get to where they want to go. They just didn't give up, and when the bridge fell and they had to climb back up, the bridge collapsed in the middle, and they had to hold on. They had to climb back up onto Hell Island. They started building again immediately because they knew if they didn't actually start building again, and they didn't start trying to cross another bridge, then they would stay there, and they didn't want to settle for that. Now, I will tell you this. It is extremely difficult. It is extremely hard to get to the things you actually desire. If it was easy, everyone would be doing the things they want to do in their life, but it's just not true. It's difficult. But one of the biggest pains that I fear, one of my biggest fears in life, is to look back 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even a year from now, look back at this moment right here, right now, and regret not trying again, getting knocked down, and not getting back up. I won't settle. I know what I want. I know the exact reasons why I want them. And everyone has their own reasons. They could be selfish reasons, they could be whatever. It doesn't matter what reasons. You got to find what drives you. What is the outcomes that you want specifically, and why do you want them? And when you find them, you have to grab onto them, and you can't quit. That's why you're feeling stuck. It's because, one, you don't have a specific goal that you really want to get to. You don't even know what you really want. So take an hour out of the day and find out, what do you really want out of your life? Then number 2, what bridges can I cross that are going to get me to that goal? What kind of bridge do I need? Do I need help crossing that bridge, or can I do it by myself? Some people can do it by themselves. They just need to figure out, what do I want? And then start taking actions toward that every single day. Some people that cross the bridge halfway, it was scary. They had to hold on. They got swung back. They smacked their bodies on the bottom. They had to crawl back up to base level. And that sucks, for sure. But then people, because it was scary, because it was painful, because it was hard to even get back up to where they were before, they don't try again. And then you have people that try again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times and swing back down and get hurt and then give up then. You have to keep trying. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not learning from those failures, you should probably get some guidance or help. That way they can walk you through. The people who have already done it, who have already gotten to the destination you want to get to, that way they can walk you through what you need to do. That way you don't keep making those same mistakes. And I can guarantee you, after all that trial and error, after all those difficulties, after all that pressure, the problems that came with you trying to cross that bridge, that most people aren't even willing to, they just settle for staying on the island, I can guarantee you'll feel so much more fulfilled. You'll be so much more happy that you tried and you succeeded, even after you failed. The only difference between people who are where you want to be at, if you have that established, people who don't, is they just didn't give up along the way. They ate shit, they got punched in the face, and they let it slide right off them and had the resilience to say, I'm going to try again. And I guarantee you, if you just decide today to take an hour and find out what you want, and find out what are the first pieces that I need to start building this bridge for me to get there, you will get so excited. You'll start taking so much action. And in 90 days from now, you'll thank me for seeing this video. Thank you for watching this video. I'm starting to post more often on here. I think you guys find a lot of value out of this. If you don't, no problem. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment. Did I hit something? Did I hit a nerve? Did this resonate with you? Let me know. Other than that, see you guys in the next video.